It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, and it's all up next.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Hewlett on the call in this one. Brock, a couple running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get it going, find that rhythm where they're ripping off check yards, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first, it's likely going to be your winner.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Avery Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the 8th pick in the draft. The lefty who led your alma mater Washington to the national championship game, Brock, Michael Penix Jr.
I think it's fair to say that the lefty out of Washington, Michael Penix, was the biggest surprise of the first round of the NFL draft back in April. Yeah, people had him slotted in that first round, and his stock continued to climb as he put on a show in the offseason. But to go number 8 overall with an established quarterback and Kirk Cousins in place, it still surprised many. But I'll say this, Kate, I've been around the game a long time, seen a lot of young men throw the football out of school, and there's not many that can throw that ball quite like Michael Penix. The amount of velocity, the tight spiral, all the way across the field and deep to 80-plus yards. The guy's got an arm that's unique, and it's why Atlanta made that pick at number 8. Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Penix. Got man, it's London. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the number 1 pick overall.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Hubbard on the give. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Young on 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. The shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, it's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Second and 3 now. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Young throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Looking to throw, Young. He's on the move. He's running with it. Second and 3 now. Play action now, Young. Finds Sanders. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They run again with Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. To throw. Here's Young. The throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous watching by the defense to stop that short.
Marr connects there. And that will get them on the board. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Penix here from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Raheem Blackshear back deep for the Panthers. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Design bootleg here. Looking for a target. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He brings it in. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it. Touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Raheem Blackshear now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. To the air on 1st down. Young. He finds Sanders. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This is Hubbard running left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Here's Young to throw. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Up the middle, Hubbard. Tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. No run for it, Hubbard. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Penix. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Penix looking to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Blackshear on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 46. Legette's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. They send a tight end in motion. Sticking in the air, it's Young. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. This is Hubbard. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Hubbard. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and goal, Hubbard. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Young working from the gun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Young. And it's kicked the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons with the football. 2nd and 6 coming up here. from the 37. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's third down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That was knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Panthers and Xavier Lee gets with the football once again. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Young on the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's going to send that one away incomplete.
I'll tell you what, if you can't get the pick, at least make sure the catch isn't made. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Avery Williams returning this for the Falcons. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Penix here from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. That gets them a first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On first down, here's Penix. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and just 2 to go. And again, it's Penix. Throw came got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Trying for it with Penix. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They've got first down from the 31. Young looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now Young. Pass complete to Hubbard. And we turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Young throwing here. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's second and long. Here's Young to throw. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Now it's Young. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. Well, Brock Barton, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. And the man is there to knock that away. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers, impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Valus Jones now on the return. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. They kick the running back in motion. To the air on first down. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll send their tight end right. Young to throw here on 3rd. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And he gets him around 6 there. David Onyemata there for the stop. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The tight end in motion now. Shotgun snap now to Young. The throw is caught. And he stops. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Young working from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Maher connects there, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Penix on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
They've got first down from the 31. Penix working from the gun. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hose this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix looking to pass. That's caught for the first. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Falcons will have a first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stuffed down at the 3. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
4th down, here's Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Young looking to throw. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he won't win the race to the outside. That runs bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early with how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they'll make the stop after a short gain to the 48. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Now Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Penix. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Algier running behind center. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. Finds his target, Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Able to hit Robinson, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, it is so nice to have a running back that can catch it too, and a pass catcher that is so good in a select package of plays just like that through the air. That screen is devastating to a defense when you got a runner that can catch it like that.
Third and long for him here. That one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well, I think the defensive coaches in coverage, breathe them a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of a clutch right there as they take the lead.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Young on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To the air on first down. Young. Too much read on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And it's going to be second down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Hubbard again. And he gets this forward to the 19. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Now it's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him and play an add-on with those yards.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's second and goal. Young working from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. He's back to throw. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Flush out now to his left. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Falcons ready for their next possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. It's on the end. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. He's Marley won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. And again, it's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 7. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing now. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
He finds it beyond the marker. Now keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. To throw. Cut near the goal line. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Now to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime, or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. On the return, here's Jones. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. First and 10 now from the 30. First throw of overtime now. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. The tight end going in motion right. A second down throw for Young. Trumbull with the ground. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Young. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Young on first and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one was incomplete. He'll hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he cannot shake the tackle along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Shotgun snap now to Young. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
making her to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So out now comes the punter. And this needs to be a good one. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Falcons will take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll run it with Bijan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays you just got to suck it up as a runner, dust yourself off, and get back to the huddle. Because that pressure up front, those players coming at him, it would have been a Herculean effort to turn that into any type of game.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. Third down. Penix. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here. It'd be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in. You've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Young working from the gun. Connects with Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Second and 6 coming up here. Putting the tight end in motion. From the 45 on second down. He finds Sanders. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Third down run by Hubbard. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. They run again with Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Well, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. This from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.